Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is a beloved classic that has captured the hearts of generations with its whimsical charm and enchanting characters. But beyond the colorful candy landscapes and the unforgettable melodies, the real-life stories of the cast tell a much darker tale. What really happened to the stars who brought this iconic film to life? From untimely deaths to mysterious circumstances, the 25 cast members of this cherished movie faced fates as unexpected as a golden ticket. Join us on a compelling journey as we peel back the layers of nostalgia to reveal the haunting truths behind one of Hollywood's most iconic films. These are the stories you won't hear in the behind-the-scenes reels, tales of loss, tragedy, and the often cruel hand of fate. Prepare to see Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory like you've never seen it before, as we explore the dark side of the golden age of cinema. Denise Nickerson portrayed the gum-chewing, competitive Violet Beauregarde in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Violet is one of the 5 children who wins a golden ticket to tour Willy Wonka's mysterious chocolate factory. Known for her obsession with chewing gum, Violet's downfall comes when she disregards Wonka's warnings and tries an experimental piece of gum, which causes her to swell into a giant blueberry. Nickerson's portrayal of Violet was both spirited and memorable, capturing the character's brash confidence and eventual comeuppance. Denise Nickerson was born on April 1, 1957, in New York City. She began her acting career at a young age, appearing in commercials and television shows. After her role in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, she continued to act in various TV series, including Dark Shadows and The Electric Company. However, she retired from acting in 1978 and later worked as a nurse and a receptionist. In June 2018, Nickerson suffered a severe stroke, which significantly impacted her health. She was hospitalized and later moved to a rehabilitation center. Despite initial improvements, her health continued to decline. On July 8, 2019, Nickerson took an overdose of prescription medications, leading to respiratory distress and hospitalization. She developed pneumonia and suffered a massive seizure, which left her in a coma-like state. Denise Nickerson passed away on July 10, 2019, at the age of 62, due to complications from pneumonia and seizures. Gene Wilder portrayed the enigmatic and whimsical Willy Wonka in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Wonka, the eccentric owner of the world's most famous chocolate factory, is a character shrouded in mystery and charm. His unpredictable nature and peculiar mannerisms kept both the characters and the audience guessing. Wilder's portrayal of Wonka was both magical and slightly sinister, adding depth to the character. He insisted on a memorable entrance scene where Wonka limps out with a cane, only to perform a somersault, symbolizing his unpredictable nature. Gene Wilder, born Jerome Silberman on June 11, 1933, had a prolific career in film and theater. He was known for his comedic roles in movies like Young Frankenstein and Blazing Saddles. Wilder's performance as Willy Wonka became iconic, earning him a place in cinematic history. In his later years, Wilder faced significant health challenges. He was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, a condition he kept private to avoid distressing his young fans who adored him as Willy Wonka. Wilder passed away on August 29, 2016, at the age of 83, due to complications from Alzheimer's disease. His death marked the end of an era, but his legacy continues to inspire and entertain. David Batley portrayed the eccentric and somewhat scatterbrained Mr. Turkentine in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Mr. Turkentine is Charlie Bucket's schoolteacher, known for his humorous and often confusing lessons. His character adds a touch of whimsy and absurdity to the film, with memorable lines that highlight his quirky teaching style. Batley's dry, ironic delivery made Mr. Turkentine a standout character, providing comic relief amidst the fantastical elements of the story. David Batley was a British actor known for his roles in comedy. Born with a congenital heart defect, he faced health challenges from a young age. Despite this, he pursued a career in acting, studying at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art. Batley appeared in numerous television shows and films, including Rutland Weekend Television and Mr. Bean. In his later years, Batley's health continued to decline. He suffered from heart disease, which ultimately led to a fatal heart attack. David Batley passed away on January 20, 2003, at the age of 67, in Epsom, Surrey, England. His death was a result of complications from his long-standing heart condition. Jack Albertson played the lovable and supportive Grandpa Joe in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Grandpa Joe is Charlie Bucket's bedridden grandfather who, despite his frailty, is full of life and enthusiasm. When Charlie finds the golden ticket, Grandpa Joe's excitement and joy are palpable, and he becomes Charlie's companion on the magical tour of Wonka's factory. Albertson's portrayal of Grandpa Joe was heartwarming and brought a sense of wonder and hope to the film. Jack Albertson, born Harold Bernard Albertson on June 16, 1907, had a distinguished career in vaudeville, theater, film, and television. He was one of the few performers to win an Academy Award, a Tony Award, and an Emmy Award. Albertson's role in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is one of his most beloved performances. In his later years, Albertson battled colorectal cancer, a struggle he faced with courage and determination. Despite his illness, he continued to work, appearing in various television shows and films. Jack Albertson passed away on November 25, 1981, at the age of 74, due to complications from colorectal cancer. His contributions to the entertainment industry are remembered fondly, and his performance as Grandpa Joe remains a cherished part of film history. Diana Soul played the role of Mrs. Bucket, Charlie Bucket's mother, in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Mrs. Bucket is a loving and hard-working woman who does her best to provide for her family despite their poverty. She is a source of warmth and stability for Charlie, always encouraging him to stay hopeful and kind-hearted. Soul's portrayal of Mrs. Bucket was gentle and nurturing, adding depth to the character's quiet strength. Diana Soul had a diverse career in acting, with her role as Mrs. Bucket being one of her most notable performances. She also appeared in films like Clear and Present Danger and Guarding Tess. In addition to her film work, Soul was active in theater and voice acting, lending her voice to characters in video games such as Fallout 3. Soul lived in Germany for about 20 years, where she performed in various theater productions. She was also deeply involved in her community, running a free tutoring program for underprivileged children in Washington, D.C. for nearly 25 years. In her later years, Soul faced health issues, including a battle with cancer. Despite her illness, she remained active in her community and continued to perform in theater until her health no longer permitted it. Diana Soul passed away on October 19, 2018, at the age of 88, due to natural causes. Her passing was a quiet end to a life dedicated to both her craft and her community. Leonard Stone played the role of Mr. Beauregard, the father of Violet Beauregard, in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Mr. Beauregard is a brash and assertive businessman who is overly indulgent of his daughter's whims. His character is memorable for his attempts to negotiate and assert control, often clashing with Wonka's whimsical and unpredictable nature. Leonard Stone, born Leonard Steinbach on November 3, 1923, had a prolific career as a character actor, appearing in over 120 television shows and 35 films. He was known for his versatility and ability to bring depth to supporting roles. Stone's career highlights include performances in Soylent Green and The Big Mouth. In his later years, Stone continued to work in television and film, maintaining a steady presence in the industry. He passed away on November 2, 2011, at the age of 87, due to complications from cancer. Stone's extensive body of work and his memorable performance as Mr. Beauregard have left a lasting legacy in the entertainment world. George Clayton played one of the Oompa Loompa in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The Oompa Loompa are the small, orange-skinned workers in Willy Wonka's factory, known for their catchy songs and moral lessons. Clayton's performance, along with his fellow Oompa Loompa, added a whimsical and slightly eerie element to the film. Their musical numbers provided both entertainment and commentary on the behavior of the children visiting the factory. George Clayton was a British actor notable for his dwarfism, which allowed him to take on unique and memorable roles in film and television. He appeared in various productions, including Berserk and I Don't Want to Be Born. Clayton's career was marked by his ability to bring charm and depth to his characters, despite often being cast in roles that highlighted his stature. In his later years, Clayton faced health challenges, including complications related to his dwarfism. He passed away on October 4, 2001, at the age of 68. The exact cause of his death was not publicly disclosed, but it was known that he had been dealing with health issues for some time. Petercapable portrayed the mysterious Tinker in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The Tinker is a minor but pivotal character who warns Charlie Bucket about the dangers of Willy Wonka's factory, adding an eerie and foreboding tone to the story. Capel's portrayal of the Tinker, with his cryptic warnings and unsettling demeanor, set the stage for the fantastical and sometimes dark journey that Charlie would embark upon. Petercapable was a German actor whose career spanned several decades, beginning shortly after World War II. He appeared in numerous films and television series, including Paths of Glory and 1, 2, 3. Capel was known for his versatility and ability to bring depth to a wide range of characters. In his later years, Capel continued to work in the entertainment industry, although his health began to decline. He suffered from heart disease, which ultimately led to his death. Petercapable passed away on March 3, 1986, at the age of 73, in Munich, West Germany. The exact cause of his death was not publicly disclosed, but it was known that he had been battling heart-related issues for some time. Nora Denny played the role of Mrs. TV, the mother of Mike TV, in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Mrs. TV is a somewhat frazzled and permissive mother who allows her son to indulge in his obsession with television. Her character is memorable for her exasperation and concern when Mike shrinks himself using Wonka's experimental technology. Denny's portrayal added a touch of humor and realism to the fantastical story. Nora Denny, also known as Dodo Denny, was born on September 3, 1927, in Kansas City, Missouri. She had a long career in television and film, appearing in shows like Bewitched, Green Acres, and Heart to Heart. Denny's film credits include Splash and American Hot Wax. She was married to Alan Denny, an art director, and they had 2 sons. In her later years, Denny faced health challenges, including a battle with cancer. Despite her illness, she continued to work in the entertainment industry until her health no longer permitted it. Nora Denny passed away on November 20, 2005, at the age of 78, due to complications from cancer. Malcolm Dixon played one of the Oompa Loompa in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The Oompa Loompa are the small, orange-skinned workers in Willy Wonka's factory, known for their catchy songs and moral lessons. Dixon's performance, along with his fellow Oompa Loompa, added a whimsical and slightly eerie element to the film. Their musical numbers provided both entertainment and commentary on the behavior of the children visiting the factory. Malcolm Dixon was an English actor notable for his dwarfism, which allowed him to take on unique and memorable roles in film and television. He appeared in various productions, including Time Bandits and Return of the Jedi. Dixon's career was marked by his ability to bring charm and depth to his characters, despite often being cast in roles that highlighted his stature. In his later years, Dixon faced health challenges, including complications related to his dwarfism. He passed away on April 9, 2020, at the age of 85, in Blackpool, England. The exact cause of his death was not publicly disclosed, but it was known that he had been dealing with health issues for some time. Victor Bowmont portrayed the character of the Doctor in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The Doctor appears briefly in the film, providing a humorous moment when he discusses the absurdity of believing in dreams with his patient, only to become intensely interested when the patient mentions a dream about finding a golden ticket. Beaumont's portrayal added a touch of dry humor to the film, highlighting the whimsical and unpredictable nature of the story. Victor Bowmont, born Peter Wolf, was a German-born British actor known for his roles in both British and Hollywood films. He often portrayed German officers and other authoritative figures, with notable roles in Where Eagles Dare and The Guns of Navarone. Beaumont's career spanned several decades, during which he became known for his versatility and ability to bring depth to his characters. In his later years, Bowmont faced significant health challenges, including heart disease. He continued to work in the entertainment industry until his health declined. Victor Bowmont passed away on March 21, 1977, at the age of 64, due to complications from heart disease. His death marked the end of a long and varied career in film and television. Ursula Reit portrayed the character Mrs. Gloop in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Mrs. Gloop is the doting mother of Augustus Gloop, one of the 5 children who wins a golden ticket to tour Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. Mrs. Gloop is characterized by her indulgent nature, constantly feeding her son and turning a blind eye to his gluttonous behavior. Her character adds a humorous yet critical perspective on overindulgence and parental enabling. Ursula Reit was a German actress who primarily worked in German television and theater. She brought a unique charm to the role of Mrs. Gloop, making the character both endearing and exasperating. After her role in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, Reit continued to act in various German films and TV shows. In her later years, Reit faced health challenges, including heart disease. She retired from acting in the mid-1990s and lived a quiet life away from the public eye. Ursula Reit passed away on November 9, 1998, at the age of 84, due to complications from heart disease. Her death marked the end of a long and varied career in the entertainment industry. Kurt Grosskreutz played Mr. Gloop, the father of Augustus Gloop, in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Mr. Gloop is a stereotypical, thick-set butcher who indulges his son's gluttonous behavior. His character is both humorous and critical, highlighting the consequences of overindulgence and lack of discipline. Grosskreuz's portrayal added a touch of authenticity to the film's depiction of various parenting styles. Kurt Grosskreutz was a German actor and singer with a career spanning several decades. He began his career in the 1930s, performing in operettas and light-hearted comedies. Grosskreutz became a familiar face in post-war German cinema, appearing in numerous films and television productions. He was known for his comedic roles and his ability to bring warmth and humor to his characters. In his later years, Grosskreutz continued to work in the entertainment industry, although his health began to decline. On May 29, 1975, shortly after his 66th birthday, Grosskreutz died in a traffic accident in Bad Aibling, Germany. His death was sudden and unexpected, marking the end of a long and successful career in film and television. Dora Alman played the role of Grandma Georgina in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Grandma Georgina is one of Charlie Bucket's bedridden grandparents, who shares a bed with Grandpa George, Grandma Josephine, and Grandpa Joe. Despite her limited screen time, Grandma Georgina's character adds to the warmth and familial love that surrounds Charlie. Altman's portrayal of Grandma Georgina was gentle and endearing, contributing to the film's overall charm. Dora Alman was a German actress who began her career in theater before transitioning to film and television. She appeared in various German productions throughout the 1960s and early 1970s. Altman's role in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory was one of her last performances. In her later years, Alman faced health issues, including a battle with cancer. Despite her illness, she continued to work as long as her health allowed. Dora Alman passed away on December 24, 1971, at the age of 90, due to complications from cancer. Her passing occurred shortly after the release of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, making her performance as Grandma Georgina one of her final contributions to the film industry. Gunter Meisner played the sinister Mr. Slugworth in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Mr. Slugworth is initially presented as Willy Wonka's rival, attempting to bribe the children into stealing Wonka's secrets. His character adds an element of suspense and intrigue to the story, as he lurks in the shadows, tempting the children with promises of wealth. Meisner's portrayal of Slugworth was chilling and effective, making him a memorable antagonist in the film. Gunter Meisner was a German actor known for his roles in both film and television. He often portrayed villainous characters, including several portrayals of Adolf Hitler. Meisner's career spanned over 4 decades, during which he appeared in numerous international productions. In his later years, Meisner continued to work despite facing health issues. He suffered from heart problems, which eventually led to heart failure. Gunter Meisner passed away on December 5, 1994, at the age of 68, in Berlin, Germany. His death occurred during the filming of an episode of the television series Tatort, highlighting his dedication to his craft even in his final moments. Frank Delfino portrayed the British announcer in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The British announcer is a minor character who provides updates on the search for the golden tickets, adding a touch of international flair to the film's narrative. Delfino's role, though brief, helped to build the excitement and global scale of the golden ticket hunt. Frank Delfino was an American actor known for his work in television and film, often appearing in roles that utilized his short stature. He appeared in various TV shows, including The Twilight Zone and Batman. Delfino's career was marked by his versatility and ability to bring a unique presence to his roles. In his later years, Delfino faced health challenges, including complications related to his dwarfism. He continued to work in the entertainment industry until his health declined. Frank Delfino passed away on February 19, 1997, at the age of 86, due to heart failure. His death was a result of long-standing health issues that had progressively worsened over time. Michael Goodliff portrayed Mr. TV in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Mr. TV is the father of Mike TV, one of the 5 children who wins a golden ticket to tour Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. Mr. TV is depicted as a somewhat indifferent and permissive parent, allowing his son to indulge in his obsession with television and violence. Goodliff's portrayal added a layer of realism to the fantastical story, highlighting the consequences of modern parenting and media influence. Michael Goodliff was an English actor known for his roles in film, television, and theater. He often played suave and authoritative characters, such as doctors, lawyers, and military officers. Goodliff's career was interrupted by World War II, during which he served in the British Army and was captured at Dunkirk, spending the remainder of the war as a prisoner of war. After the war, he resumed his acting career, appearing in notable films such as A Night to Remember and The Wooden Horse. In his later years, Goodliff struggled with severe depression. While rehearsing for a revival of the play Equus in 1976, he suffered a mental breakdown. He was admitted to Atkinson Morley Hospital in Wimbledon for treatment. Tragically, on March 20, 1976, Goodliff died by suicide, leaping from a hospital fire escape. He was 61 years old. His death was a profound loss to the acting community, as he was remembered for his talent and dedication to his craft. Werner Hay-King played the role of Mr. Jopeck, Charlie Bucket's boss, in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Mr. Jopeck is a kindly and supportive figure who employs Charlie at his small shop. Despite his brief appearance, Mr. Jopeck's character is significant as he represents the everyday kindness and support that Charlie receives from his community. Hay-King's portrayal of Mr. Jopeck was warm and endearing, adding a touch of realism to the otherwise fantastical narrative. Werner Hay-King was a Danish actor known for his work in both film and television. He appeared in various productions, including Bloody Friday and the TV series Tautort. Hay-King's career was marked by his ability to bring authenticity and depth to his roles, no matter how small. In his later years, Hay-King faced significant health challenges. He was diagnosed with cancer, which progressively worsened over time. Despite his illness, Hay-King continued to work as long as his health allowed. Werner Hay-King passed away on October 10, 1974, at the age of 61, in Denmark. His death was a result of complications from cancer, which had taken a severe toll on his body. Angelo Muscat played one of the Oompa Loompa in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The Oompa Loompa are the small, orange-skinned workers in Willy Wonka's factory, known for their catchy songs and moral lessons. Muscat's performance, along with his fellow Oompa Loompa, added a whimsical and slightly eerie element to the film. Their musical numbers provided both entertainment and commentary on the behavior of the children visiting the factory. Angelo Muscat was a Maltese-born British actor known for his diminutive stature, standing at just 4 feet 3 inches tall. He moved to England after the death of his parents and began his acting career in the early 1960s. Muscat appeared in various television shows, including Doctor Who and The Prisoner, where he played the iconic role of the silent butler. In his later years, Muscat faced significant challenges. He struggled to find acting work and lived alone in a basement flat in North London. To supplement his income, he made ornate bird cages by hand. Muscat's health began to decline, and he suffered from pneumonia. On October 10, 1977, Muscat passed away at St. Bartholomew's Hospital in London at the age of 47. His death was attributed to pneumonia, and he died virtually penniless and almost forgotten. Brook Taylor portrayed the computer operator in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The computer operator is a minor but memorable character who attempts to use a computer to locate the remaining golden tickets. His scenes are filled with humor as the computer refuses to cooperate, highlighting the absurdity of relying on technology for such a whimsical quest. Brook Taylor's comedic timing and delivery added a delightful touch to these moments. Brook Taylor was an English actor and comedian, best known for his work on the British television series The Goodies and the radio show I'm Sorry, I'll Read That Again. He was a prominent figure in British comedy, known for his quick wit and charming personality. Brook Taylor's career spanned several decades, during which he became a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. In his later years, Brook Taylor continued to work in radio and television, maintaining a busy schedule. However, his health began to decline in early 2020. Tragically, Brook Taylor passed away on April 12, 2020, at the age of 79, due to complications from COVID-19. His death was a significant loss to the comedy world, as he was remembered for his contributions to British humor and his warm, engaging presence. Pat Kums portrayed Henrietta Salt, the mother of Veruca Salt, in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Henrietta Salt is a minor character who, along with her husband, indulges their spoiled daughter Veruca's every whim. Kums' portrayal of Henrietta added to the dynamic of the Salt family, highlighting the consequences of overindulgence and lack of discipline. Her character's interactions with Veruca and Mr. Salt provided a humorous yet critical look at parenting. Pat Kums was an English actress known for her roles in radio, film, and television sitcoms. She specialized in playing downtrodden and comically under-the-thumb characters, often bringing a touch of humor and pathos to her roles. Kums appeared in numerous British television shows, including Hancock's Half Hour, The Dick Emery Show, and You're Only Young Twice. In her later years, Kums faced significant health challenges, including osteoporosis and arthritis, which affected her mobility and overall health. Despite these challenges, she continued to work in the entertainment industry until her health no longer permitted it. Pat Kums passed away on May 25, 2002, at the age of 75, due to complications from emphysema. Her death marked the end of a long and varied career in British comedy and television. Stephen Dunn portrayed Stanley Cale, the second newscaster, in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Stanley Cale is a minor character who provides news updates on the progress of the golden ticket search. Dunn's portrayal added a touch of gravitas and professionalism to the film, enhancing the sense of global excitement and anticipation surrounding the golden tickets. Stephen Dunn, born Francis Michael Dunn, was an American actor and radio personality. He had a diverse career, appearing in films, television shows, and radio programs. Dunn was known for his roles in The Adventures of Sam Spade and Professional Father. In his later years, Dunn faced significant health challenges, including heart disease. Despite his declining health, he continued to work in the entertainment industry until his condition worsened. Stephen Dunn passed away on September 2, 1977, at the age of 59, due to complications from heart disease. His death marked the end of a long and varied career in entertainment. Ed Peck portrayed the FBI agent in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The FBI agent appears briefly in a humorous scene where he interrogates a woman about her husband's life being at stake in exchange for a case of Wonka bars. Peck's portrayal added a touch of dry humor to the film, highlighting the absurdity of the golden ticket frenzy. Ed Peck was an American actor known for his roles in television and film, often portraying authority figures such as police officers and military personnel. He had a prolific career, appearing in popular TV shows like Happy Days, where he played Officer Kirk, and The Rockford Files. Peck's career spanned several decades, during which he became a familiar face in the entertainment industry. In his later years, Peck faced significant health challenges, including heart disease. Despite his declining health, he continued to work in the entertainment industry until his condition worsened. Ed Peck passed away on September 12, 1992, at the age of 75, due to complications from heart disease. His death marked the end of a long and varied career in television and film. Peter Salis played the man in street in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Although his role was uncredited and brief, Salis's character added to the bustling, excited atmosphere surrounding the golden ticket search. His appearance was a small but memorable part of the film's rich tapestry of characters. Peter Salis was an English actor best known for his role as Norman Clegg in the long-running British sitcom Last of the Summer Wine, and as the voice of Wallace in the beloved Wallace and Gromit animated series. Salis's career spanned over 6 decades, during which he became a cherished figure in British television and film. In his later years, Salis faced health issues, including macular degeneration, which significantly impaired his vision. Despite this, he continued to work, providing the voice for Wallace in several Wallace and Gromit productions. Peter Salis passed away on June 2, 2017, at the age of 96, due to natural causes. His passing marked the end of an illustrious career that brought joy to many. What do you think about the deaths of the actors in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and who do you miss the most among them? Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to see the latest videos.